So it's a little bit about failure. It's also a bit about how failure is often very funny with robots. So it's sort of a win-win in my opinion. If it works, it's good. If it doesn't, it's funny. So really talking about building that resilience with students, as well as some of the amazing things that robots can do for us in our own lives and externally as well in the world. Yeah, I was pretty scared of coding and programming as well. Mostly because when you look at code, if you just type into Google programming, this is the kind of stuff that comes up. It just doesn't look like anything, does it? It looks very confusing and very intimidating. For me, I came from a creative background. I was like hugely into drama and music and things like that. I just never thought I'd end up being in IT. And turns out I had to learn IT for my job, and I absolutely loved it. And it's awesome because it's like investigating stuff, solving problems, finding the root of the issue. People are really, really always amazingly happy once you've solved their problem. They get a problem and you solve it for them. They're like, oh my God, you're the best. You get like cakes made for you and all sorts of things. It's really good. So I'm going to tell you a little bit why I love robots so much, how I became to love robots. They help us. So they do the things we don't want to do. Can you guys think of anything at home that you have to do, that you hate doing, that's really boring and repetitive and you don't want to do it? So you're all pretty lucky actually being in this time. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but there's some really cool stuff as well in the way of technology, stuff like this. This is my robot, we'll get to use that later. So you could potentially be ones to think about these problems and solve them. They're also helping the elderly and things like that. Loneliness is a big thing as people tend to get older, and robots are helping people with, providing a little bit of light in their lives. They do dangerous stuff. So see this thing here, looks like a snake? That's actually a hose, and it can fit into tiny, tiny like crevices in disaster areas, maybe where there's fires. And you don't want humans going into there, so they can actually go through. They actually move like snakes, and they're a hose, and they put out the fire. That's amazing. You've got these two here. This is Boston Dynamics. If you've ever seen these guys' videos, they're really rude to their robots. They push them over and things like that. And yeah, they're designed to help in rescue situations, essentially like going into, again, burning buildings or an earthquake scenario and helping people. Really cool. So you can help people with robots. They can help the environment. So this is one that I really love. Right now there are people who are designing underwater drones that can, well, there are underwater drones currently. So there's a waste shark here that gobbles up plastic. Pretty cool. This is a cool little robot that, not so little, it's probably a bit bigger than me actually. That's not hard. That plants trees. So pretty awesome. You can get robots that are helping with things like climate change. Also robot bees are a thing, which is pretty cool. One other thing, I love gaming. If anyone here loves gaming, who likes Pixar movies, we all love Pixar movies. I don't know anyone who doesn't. The skills you learn in robotics can literally get you a job at Pixar. You can work for Nintendo. You can create virtual reality. You can make apps. So literally at any point where you went, has anyone ever gone, wouldn't it be cool if this? Well, you guys actually have the ability to do that. And you don't need to be the top of the class or anything like that. I only took year 10 maths. I didn't finish my teaching degree. And I do some pretty interesting stuff with coding and can kind of get my way through some kind of game design. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Right now, what I do at Scitech is, my job is to inspire students and all West Australians into participating more in science, technology, engineering and maths, and my side of things is technology. So for me, knowing a bit about technology is pretty important, but also I think it's important to back that up for students who are looking for other avenues in life. It's going to be relevant to everyone. It is relevant to everyone, I think. I'd probably say things like IT, automation, areas like that. Large opportunities there. Definitely opportunities in robotics. Yeah, you could go on and on and on. There's some areas that don't even exist yet, which, you know, this generation is going to have to be at the forefront of either creating for themselves or joining in on it. I think probably for myself, it's that you don't know what you're good at until you try it out. So I didn't know I was interested in IT or robotics or anything like that until I accidentally started doing it as part of my job. So I'd say to students to say yes to anything, try lots of different things out, because you have no idea whether that's what you want to do until you start doing it. Give it a go, even if there's not many other women doing it. That will give you a bit of an edge on, it'll allow you to bring something new and different to the industry.